some quilts, that's what's going on.
Welcome back. Now, an Adelaide woman taking her art to bedrooms right around the world, a dangerous stretch of road underwater, and how to graduate from Adelaide's chocolate school. Not normally three things you'd put together, but tonight Paul Makin does, as he asks, what's going on?
What's going on?
Tonight, an Adelaide artist getting into thousands of New York bedrooms.
I've fallen in love.
A flood of complaints about a Virginia road.
That's an enormous amount of water coming to one place in the front of the road.
And playing with chocolate and trying to graduate.
Make a mess and have a few laughs.
I think it's tragic the way some people are addicted to chocolate. But anyway, let's get the show on the road.
Well, Bianca Wordley from Big Words blog, we first have to travel south.
What's going on at Hallett Cove?
Well, ex-model and now artist Marie Jonsson-Harrison is taking South Australia to the world via the bedroom.
Brilliant. How?
Well, by painting things like Port Adelaide
It's got a magnificent atmosphere.
and the quirkiness of Hindley Street.
And yes, it had a few elements of the seediness too, but I sort of think that's the cosmopolitan flavour.
And after the brushstrokes on canvas are dry, Marie sends them to the US to be made into quilts.
It was such an adrenaline rush.
And now over 11,000 New Yorkers sleep under Hindley Street.
Hindley Street is very grungy, but you know what? This woman is selling thousands of quilts to people in New York that have Central Park and Times Square at their doorstep.
While Marie does earn money for her work, there's one original painting she's been trying to give away. It's called Spot the Virgin. For 5 years, she's been wanting to give it to Virgin boss Richard Branson, with no success.
If you could get through the secretary, there'd be the personal assistant, and the personal assistant would pass it on to the PR person, and so on and so on and so on.
Thankfully, on Branson's last visit to Adelaide, we finally got them together.
That is absolutely lovely. Oh, thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. That's really great. That's
Thank you so
absolutely
much.
fantastic.
She kissed him a lot.
I don't know how many kisses I got.
Old Port Wakefield Road at Virginia. When it's dry, it's dandy, but when it's wet, it's a worry.
Yeah, when it buckets down, the water runs off these tomato hothouses and floods part of the road. And that doesn't make Vigneron Ken Kariapidis, who lives and works opposite, a happy camper.
It's been going over 10 years.
10 years.
Over 10 years.
Not good news for drivers who aren't in the know.
I think it would be really scary for motorists, particularly ones that are new to the area.
We've already had one guy hit a Stobie pole, finally hit the Stobie pole.
On the other side of the fence is the owner of the huge tomato farm, Huey. You think you're being a little hard done by?
Yes, always get complained by him, all the time.
He reckons Playford Council ordered him to dig a trench out front to solve the problem.
So the water could run to the sea.
I don't think it's worked.
No, and Huey has returned fire, claiming Ken is somehow stopping the water running through his vineyards.
That's why the water's not running through and it's staying on the road.
So it's his fault.
It is his fault.
Ken says that's poppycock and reckons Huey can solve the problem easily.
All the stormwater run, there's two large dams at the back. They can channel the water and collect the water and use it for their own irrigation.
Firstly, I think it's time council and state government work together on this issue to solve it.
I love chocolate.
We all love chocolate.
Yum.
Oh, happiness. Yummy.
Welcome to the Adelaide Chocolate School, run by Anna Hoffmeyer.
I think it's one of those things that's indulgent.
Why do I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's factory?
All chocolatey all over and just stuffing your faces. Fantastic.
You can't work with chocolate and not be messy. It's one of those things that if you really get into it, you really have fun and enjoy yourself.
I love chocolate.
Have a look at your hands. Goodness me.
I can shake your hand if you like.
Absolutely. Thank you. Do you know what? Absolutely lovely. Lovely to meet you. And the best thing is, when you graduate from this school, and everybody does,
Everything you make, you keep.
Like water for chocolate, throw in some quilts. That's what's going on.